Ray, Ray, where are you, Ray? We are getting late. All the children are waiting for us. It's time for story session. Come on, Ray. We need to narrate a story. Where are you, Ray? Come fast.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
I am good, Ray. Thank you. How were you? And where were you?
Oh, I was getting ready. As you know, today we have a story narration. So, I wanted to look good. Am I looking good?
Ha ha ha. Yes, you are looking very smart, like always.
Oh, thank you.
Ray, we are getting very late. All the children are waiting for us since very long. I think we should start with the story.
What is the story about?
Ray, do you remember I told you a story about the big fat elephant and a group of cute little ants? Do you remember that, Ray?
Oh, yes. I remember.
Let's start the story of Big Fat Elephant and Cute Little Ants. Children, are you ready? So let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a big fat elephant and a group of cute little ants. All the ants loved playing in the warm sun on the soft green grass. They enjoyed building their tiny houses, hunting for food, and having fun at their ants' party. The ants lived in a peaceful little colony, working together and looking after each other. Every day was a new adventure, and they were happy living in their small world. So, Ray, what happened? Why were the ants not able to celebrate their party?
One day, the big elephant wandered by. He was huge and heavy, with thick grey skin and floppy ears. When he saw the ants, he thought, they are so small. I can easily trouble them. He didn't see the ants as important because they were tiny in size. He decided to crush their tiny houses with his big feet, thinking it would be funny. The elephant stomped around, stepping on the ants' little homes, breaking them into pieces. The ants were shocked and frightened. The elephant was rude and proud of his size, believing no one can stop him.
The ants quickly gathered together and asked the elephant to stop. Please, Mr. Elephant, don't destroy our homes, they begged. We worked so hard to build them, and we were having a party with our friends. Please let us enjoy our day.
But the elephant laughed and said, you are so tiny. What can you do to stop me? I am much bigger than you all. Just go away and leave me alone.
Children, do you know what? All the ants were very upset. They felt so sad and helpless, but they didn't give up. That night, as they huddled together in their broken homes, they talked about what to do. We can't just let him bully us like this. We need to teach him a lesson. After a long discussion, one tiny little ant named Tika had an idea. What if we go to the elephant and ask him to apologize? If he refuses, we can sneak into his trunk and tickle him. We will make sure he can't sleep until he says sorry to all of us. The other ants loved the idea. Yes, that's perfect. We can't let him get away with being so rude. Do you know what, Ray? The next morning, When the elephant was lying down under a tree, taking a nap, the ants quietly approached him. Shh, Mr. Elephant, please listen to us, the smallest ant said. We want you to apologize for destroying our homes and ruining our party. If you don't, we will make you apologize by causing a little trouble of our own.
The elephant opened one eye, still full of pride. You little ant want to tell me what to do? You are too small to bother me. I am the biggest creature around here. I won't apologize. Just leave me alone, he boomed.
But the ants were not afraid. They quickly marched forward and without even warning rushed into the elephant's trunk. They started to tickle him with their tiny legs. The elephant began to laugh loudly, first quietly and then louder and louder. He shook his head and tried to swat the ants away, but they were too quick. They tickled him from every side, making him laugh and wiggle just uncontrollably.
Soon, the elephant was laughing so hard that he couldn't even speak properly. Stop! Stop! Oh, please stop! He shouted, but the ants kept tickling him. He rolled on the ground, trying to escape, but they kept doing it. Okay, I'm sorry. The elephant finally cried. I didn't know that you can cause so much trouble. I'm sorry for ruining your party and your homes. The ants stopped immediately, and the elephant lay on the ground, still chuckling. I have learned my lesson, he said, still catching his breath. I should never have underestimated you. Even a tiny ant can teach a big elephant like me a lesson.
The ants cheered and celebrated their victory. They had taught the elephant that size doesn't matter when it comes to strength, wisdom, and courage. From that day on, the elephant promised to be kinder and more respectful, no matter how small or large someone was. The ants invited the elephant to their next party, and even though he was much bigger than any of the ants, he happily joined in. He helped them build a stronger home and even brought them some delicious fruits from the forest. The ants and the elephant became best of the friends, always looking out for each other.
And so the big fat elephant learned to never underestimate anyone based on their size. He discovered the smallest creature could have the greatest strength and wisdom.
Oh, that's right, Ray. We should never underestimate anyone because of their size. Even the smallest can be mighty in their own way. So, children, I hope you loved the story of Big Fat Elephant and Cute Little Ants. And remember, children, never underestimate anyone because of their size. Ray, did you like the story?
Oh yes, dear. I hope you all liked it too.
Children, we will come up with many more interesting stories. Till then,
Bye bye.
bye bye.
Ho 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 ho.